Hello, let us try to solve another type of question from time and work. The question says A takes twice as long as B and thrice as long as C to do a piece of work. So what the question is trying to say is if B takes X days to do one work, then A takes twice time, which is 2 times X days. That gives 2X days to do one work. And if C takes Y days to do one work, then A takes 3 times as long, which is 3Y days to do the same one work. So let's try to look for A and B. Here I've told you that A can do one work in 2x days. Since B can do one work in x days, A takes twice as long. And so when we find the work both A and B can do in one day, we can say A can do 1 by 2x work in one day, and B can do, when x comes to this side, it becomes 1 by x work in one day. So A can do 1 by 2x and B can do 1 by x work in one day. So here C can do one work in Y day, and since C takes Y days to do one work, it takes 3 times as long, which is to do one work C takes 3 Y days. Y times 3 gives 3 Y days. And similarly we can find the work A takes to A do in one day, which is 1 by 3y work, and similarly C can do 1 by y work working for 1 days. So when we read these two highlighted part, A can do 1 by 2x work in one day, and A can do 1 by 3y work in one day. These both are the work done by A in one day. So although there are two variables x and y, these two works should be equal, as they both are work done by A in one day. So this gives 1 by 2x is equal to 1 by 3y. So on representing y in form of x, we get y is equal to 2x by 3. So when we substitute the value of y in this work done by C in one day, what we get is C can do 1 by y, which is 1 by 2x by 3, that gives 3 by 2x. So C can do 3 by 2x work in one day. So when they all work together for one day, all the three works should be added, that is 1 by 2x work, 1 by x work, and 3 by 2x work should be added to get the work done by A plus B plus C in one day. This gives A plus C plus A plus B plus C can do 6 by 2x on simplification, 6 by 2x work in one day. Since we also know that they can finish the total work, which is one work, in 6 days working together. Now let us find how much work they can do in 6 days. Since they can do more work in 6 days compared to that they can do in one day, here we have to multiply this part of work, which is 6 by 2x by 6, in order to get the work A plus B plus C can do in 6 days. This gives 6 by 2x times 6, 2 3s are 6, and this gives 18 by x work in 6 days. And again, from the question that we know that for working for 6 days they can finish the work. It means they can do one work, the total work, when they work for 6 days. So we can equate 18 by x with one work, which is the total work. So this gives x to be 1 by 18. So on substituting the value of x equals 1 by 8 in this part, these are the information from question. When we substitute the value of x in this 2x, we get 2 times 1 by 18. Sorry, it's not 1 by 18. X equals 18 when we cross multiply it. So when we substitute the value of x to be 18, we get A can do one work in 2x, which is 2 times x, and x is 18 here. So 2 times 18 gives 36 days. So A can do one work in 36 days. Similarly, B can do one work in x days, which is 18 days. Now what we know is C can do one work in y days, and we had found that y is equal to x by 3. So we can write C can do one work in 2x by 3 days, and on substituting the value of x equals 18 here, we get C can do one work in 2 times 18 by 3, which is 12 days. So question has asked us how long will it take to do the work separately. To work separately, it takes 36 days to do one work, B takes 18 days to do one work, and C takes 12 days to do one work, which is our answer. So I hope you got the concept, and yes, thanks for watching.